Hello, everybody, and a very good day to all. Appreciate your interest and warm welcome to this online session. My name is Rachel, and I'm the Marketing Executive at Zig Singapore. Today, we have a very special guest with us, Stephen Liu, Senior Consultant in Safety System and Services. Stephen is a certified application and safety specialist and also a member of SIG Safety Advisory Group. In this session, he will be sharing with us the appropriate application specific safety technology that is needed in a work scenario in which human and automated machines share the same workspace and work within it simultaneously. Today. And let us, without further ado, invite Stephen Liu to join us in this session. So, Stephen, having been with SIG for about 10 years, since 2011, could you share with us more about the machinery safety?
Yeah, first of all, good day to all viewers, and thanks, Rachel, for opening this session. Well, a question to all viewers. Do you know how long has SIG been in the area of machinery safety? Well, hope you have guessed it correctly. SIG has a good 70 years of expertise and thousands of successful implemented safety projects globally. We have been a reliable partners when it comes to planning and execution of functional safety projects. Now, you may ask, how could we did it? By combining state-of-the-art products with a broad range of safety services, SIG is able to offer this solution for a lot of application in the field of machine safety. In addition, we have more than 160 certified safety experts located in more than 80 countries around the globe. Local expertise presents almost everywhere in the world.
Wow, that sounds really impressive.
Yeah, if you are not convinced, let me run you through the SIG safety portfolio quickly. We have our optoelectronic protective devices that is efficient for hazardous point of protection, access protection, and hazardous area protection. Examples: safety light curtains, switches, camera systems, laser scanners, and radar. We offer as well safety control solutions with safety controllers and safety relays. It features easy commissioning, modularity, and optimum integration into automation processes. Safety encoders assist in safety function related to the position and speed of machines. Switches used for movable guards and determine the position of dangerous movement. Ideal solution when it's used in conjunction with the safety controllers. Safety systems certified and ready to be installed, which can be brought into operational quickly. Last but not least, the safety software from SIG helps to optimize processes through efficient engineering. This opens up countless new applications. Touching on Industrial 4.0, the available diagnostic data aid in high level of process transparency.
So how can we be sure about the safe solution?
No worries, Rachel. Let's have a look at a video.
When it comes to safety, every single step matters. No matter where you are, SIG will help you reach your goals safely. All the risks are in sight from the very beginning. Hazards, they are stopped before they even have the chance to arise. The right equipment for every risk. Be well prepared for anything and be aware of the residual risks. We will double check to guarantee your safety. As you progress toward your goal of bringing your machine to market, we will provide you with the highest level of safety and compliance with legal requirements worldwide, taking the applicable standards and regulations into account. SEEK will be with you every step of the way, from start to finish. Whether you are the manufacturer or machine operator, you can benefit from our expertise and take advantage of our range of services to guarantee the safety of your machines. Plant walkthrough. We will provide you with a concise overview of the status of the safety technology of your facilities. Risk assessment. We will identify and assess the dangers and risks associated with your machines. Safety concept. Our product-neutral safety concept will enable you to reduce your risks in compliance with the relevant standards. Safety design. We will provide you with support for the selection of hardware components and their wiring, as well as the specification of user software. Validation of functional safety. We will configure and validate the safety-related parts of your control system. CE conformance check. We will check that you are complying with the fundamental requirements of the Machinery Directive. With verified safety, the quality seal for our processes and documentation, you can be sure of the long-term quality assurance of our services, no matter what service we provide. For proof, look no further than the wide range of applications delivered by us across the world. As we always say, why feel safe when you can be safe? SEEK Safety Services.
Let us quickly recap on the video. A few milestones that is well worth to mention. Risk assessment. Assessing the safety status of the machines. Safety concept. Specifying the safety objective and selecting risk minimization measures for optimum safety and productivity tailored to the work process and machine functionality. Safety design. Designing the safety-related part of the control systems, safety-related application software, selecting suitable components, producing wirings diagram for integration, and determining the performance level. Installation and commissioning, it is done in the factory on the machine. Verifying and validating. Verifying installation, performing inputs and output checks, functional tests, validate safety functions, and performing inspection before initial operation. How do you feel now, Rachel?
Well, if I am the customer, I will certainly want to know more about SEEK.
Wonderful. At SEEK, we think global, act local. With one of the largest network of certified safety experts, we certainly can assist you on site, and not only with expertise, but also our detailed knowledge on national standards and guidelines, while also maintaining an international perspective.
So how about the need of safety? I believe that there is also a very important point for all of us.
Certainly. Do you know, or do our viewer knows, when the first recorded accident happened? 1979. A 25 years old young assembly line worker is killed on the job in a casting plant. First recorded human death by robots. He died instantly when the robot arm slammed him as he was gathering parts in a storage facilities, where the robots also retrieved parts. What was the penalty? The jury agreed the robot struck him on the head because of a lack of safety measures and was later awarded US 10 million in damages. Back in 70s, this is a lot of money. More recent, on December 2017, an automotive manufacturer employee leaned through a light curtain to change and clean a welding tips on a robot. Another robot unexpectedly energized. Its arms struck the employee. He sustained a fracture and dislocated on his hip. He was hospitalized. But just imagine if this hits on his head. Another case. On April 2019, an employee was removing a tire from the rim using a robot arm. The robot arm, while applying pressures, caught the employee's right hand gloves, and this causes amputated his middle finger. The employee was hospitalized. It could be worse and lost his hand. So what does accident means? Rachel, do you have some ideas?
Well, to my knowledge, and I have been seeing on some articles online, that there are some companies who has big loss like billions of dollars due to some penalty and also some insurance cases, and there are lots of workers, skilled worker that is affected by this.
Yeah, spot on. You are aware of the consequences. I believe our viewer shared the same thought as well. So what could be done? Shall we use standards? Why standards then? And do you know how? It is to meet the market demands of compliance by standardizing designs and manufacturings. In fact, do you know this is lowering the cost too? Another few reasons are to facilitate international trade because of global compliance, respecting liability, ensuring the safety but not compromising on quality of products, systems, and services.
So what other reference that we are taking on?
Good question, Rachel. In general, of design for risk assessment and risk reduction of machinery, you could have a look at ISO 12100. For more specific machinery like robotics, check out the ISO 10218-1 Safety Requirement of Industrial Robots, Part 1. ISO 10218-2 talks about safety requirements for industrial robot systems and integration. And ISO TS 15066 collaborative robots. These are just to single out a few important standards.
So how about the human and robot collaboration? I have been hearing a lot about this.
Yeah, good question. Human-robot collaboration refers to human and machine working closely. And nowadays, it is more and more closely. You might ask, how could this be possible? Oh yes, it is possible. Functional safety with flexible protective field and motion controls function make it possible. With safe robots, it brings the advantage of high productivity, less downtime, optimum work processes, and safe access to collaborative robots application. Our key highlights. It's not matter it is a generic or manufacturer-specific variants of any robots. SIG robot safety systems is perfectly tailored to the specific robot system. The pre-configuration system ensure an automatic restart of the robot after a protective field infringement, thereby optimizing the work processes.
Can you share more about safeguarding?
Absolutely, Rachel. We do have nice safeguarding concepts that can boost productivities. I believe productivity is always a big concern for our customers. Nevertheless, we have our NanoScan 3, the world's smallest safety laser scanners in the market, equipped with safe high-definition distance measurement technology, outstanding scanning range and compact design as small as the size of your palm, make it simple for integration into your machines. The safe robotic area protection is a system that offers freely and safe access to cooperative robot application for high productivity, low downtime, and optimum work processes. Safe Porter solution. Customizable Porter safeguarding solution through safety laser scanners with intelligent protective functions. Field size can be adapted accordingly to your application. Maybe a look at the concept on a video would help our viewer to understand better. Okay, let's have a quick look between both systems. First, S-Board stop combine the function of a safety controllers, a safety light curtains for access detection, a safety laser scanners for presence detection, and to prevent unexpected restarts of the robots. The safety light curtain in this case is the primary protective devices and laser scanners is the secondary. If a worker has entered the robot working area, you will have the possibility to implement a manual restart or automatic restarts once the person leaves the robot hazardous area. On the second video, S-Bot Speed combines the function of a safety controller and a safety laser scanner for presence detection with robot speed reduction function. The safety laser scanner is the only protective device. Robot controls communicate with the safety sensors to perform actions like initiate robot speed reduction, activate safety rated monitoring stops, trigger safe protective stops, and trigger safe automatic restarts. Depending on your needs, both systems are expandable, programmable, and can be easily integrated in most common robot controls. Lastly, a 1-minute video of application with UR robots in our SIG HQ production facilities.
Robot applications have become essential in today's industry. They are now a common sight in shop floors, warehouses, and assembly lines. But how can you make sure that humans and robots can interact safely in the same workplace? Because safeguarding an application with human-robot interaction is not an easy task. It requires a high level of safety know-how. And not only should the application be safe, it should also be highly productive. All that calls for careful planning and substantial engineering. And this is where the safety systems from SIG come in. S-Bot Speed UR is a safety system specifically designed for use with universal robots. The system consists of the right hardware, pre-selected for maximum performance, and a safety logic optimized for universal robots and ready for installation in the FlexiSoft safety controller. It comes with pre-configured safety functions such as reduced speed or automatic restart of the robot motion, and the full documentation for an easy integration. S-Bot Speed UR, safe productivity for your robot.
Thank you, Stephen, for the fruitful sharing. I believe our audience has benefited a lot from it. And it is our pleasure today to invite you with us. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, so now we will run the poll. Please help us to fill in the poll based on the question above. So while doing the poll, I just want to mention that if you have any question, you can actually raise it on the chat right now. That our safety expert will be here to answer your question.
Testing.
Okay, we will start the Q&A session now. And keep your question coming. We have a few questions already. So now, okay, so the first question here is about a cobot is already safe. So why do we need risk assessment?
All right. Yeah. Thanks for this question. Yep. Cobot can be dangerous if mistakes or overlook happen during implementation. So in that case, users shouldn't assume that cobot safety isn't their concern, or else they would end up in dangerous situation. And humans should also, as much as possible, avoid unnecessary contacts with cobot, as this is especially important without knowing how the cobot will react. So to identify the risk, a risk assessment should be performed. Glancing at the work cell during just normal operation isn't enough. So we have to review all possible scenarios, as well as revisit the risk assessment when making changes to the work cell. Just because it is safe in the past, that doesn't mean it is safe now. So another point is the end effector play an important part in the risk assessment as well. So the number of end effector available to the manufacturer can't test them all. So an end effector adds new capability and has its own safety requirements for robotics. So God knows what object is being held by the cobot. It could be a knife, you know. So you got to make sure, are our workers protected in and out of the work cell? I hope I have answered this to the audience.
All right, thank you, Stephen. The next question is about how exactly can you be ensure that robot application is safe and compliance to the current standard?
Oh, okay. To protect a person, it's always important to restrict access to the hazardous robot area. So of course, many manufacturers are looking for a solution that still allows workers to safely access the robot, to intervene in the process of quality check and delivering of materials. So this might be a good area where SIG would be able to help in offering of our safety services. If you can remember the video that we have shown, you know, starting from the risk assessment and follow on with the safety concept, the safety design, the installation and commissioning, and of course, not forgetting the verification and validation of the implementation. Yeah, importantly, we as well applied the detailed knowledge of standards, national standards and guidelines, while at the same time also maintaining an international perspective. Yeah, and not forgetting the safe robotic solution that was shown in our video might come handy as a possible solution. Yep, I hope this answer your question too.
All right, thank you, Stephen. Okay, so actually, if you have any other question, right, you can keep it coming with the QR code on the screen. You can scan and also follow you to a survey page. You can leave your comment there, and also we have a virtual booth, so you can actually visit the booth. And then if you have any question, I believe that our safety expert will be able to answer you, and you can leave your comment and then follow up closely together about the safety services and also the safe robotics application. So before we end, I just like to mention that if you wish to receive a copy of this live recording or you have further question, please direct it to us. As mentioned, you can use the QR code or you can email to us. So we should bring you to a survey page, so leave your comment and your feedback. With the email address provided, we will also send you the recording link. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate having all of you here today. We will leave the QR code image on for a few minutes. We hope you enjoy your time and we hope to see you again. We have come to the end of the session. Thank you and have a great week.